there, welcome back to my channel. Today we're on a little adventure out to a new garden center that I've never been to. It's not new, it's been around for a long time, but I've never been here. I caught wind of this place when I was watching In the Garden with Claudia. She is from this area out here in Beaverton, Oregon, and she came here recently looking for some stuff, and I saw the garden center and I was like, oh my goodness, I want to go visit there. So my plan today was to finish sanding and staining our front porch, but unfortunately the weather wasn't really cooperating. Unfortunately for that project. Fortunately, I kind of just redirected my plans and decided to come out here. I am looking for just an Echinacea plant. I decided I'm going to put a few into my front long border. We looked at the tour of that area last week and I showed you a couple spots that that could use a plant that is pretty this time of the year, and I just immediately thought of Echinacea. Also thanks to Claudia, because she picked some of those up here and just recently planted them into her garden, and I was like, yes, those would be perfect options for this space. So I'm excited to be here. I'm excited always to come to a garden center, whether it's one I've visited 100 times or whether it's a brand new one to me. I just love the atmosphere of garden centers, and I love seeing these spaces, just being amongst the plants, whether I'm heavily shopping, heavily searching for plants, or just maybe one or two new things for my gardens. So it took me over an hour to get here. Fortunately, I love driving and listening to my audiobooks, but we're here now, and I'm excited to adventure around here and to see what they have to offer. So again, I'm at Farmington Gardens out in Beaverton, Oregon, and I'm excited to go explore. Well, if I was in need of some pottery, this would be a good place to come. They have a lot of options, and for as large of containers as they have, they're actually seem to be pretty well priced from what I've seen elsewhere. I do notice pretty much right away that their plants are a bit more costly than they are in my side of Oregon, but lots of pottery. Lots and lots of conifers. Which I don't have many of in my gardens. I always started out with my gardens thinking I didn't want conifers in them because I'm surrounded by fir trees, but I am finding myself more attracted to them. Smaller varieties, mainly. Styrax japonicus. So pretty. Snowbell. It's a good sized pot. A good sized tree. There's no way that I would be able to buy a tree all the way out here and get it home without it being quite wrecked up by the time I made it all the way on the freeways. So I just get to look and enjoy seeing what they have here. That's a pretty turn. Some vine maples. Got lots of these growing wild around us, but they're fun to put in the garden as well. Look at all those roses. Lots of Japanese maples. So many varieties. Look at these roses. Must be a display garden over here. So pretty. I've got lots of watering going on, so I probably won't go over there, but wow. It's a good idea of what to do with a fountain you have that's not working anymore. Just plant it up. Look at these huge. My goodness. That's a pretty color. Desert sky. So this is one of the varieties that I have of knockout roses. Fortunately, they still are doing well for me. And then this is the other variety, the double knockout. Yep, they're very easy to grow and they bloom a lot. But like I told you, that color isn't my favorite in the garden, so if I were to find another to replace it with, I might do that. Oh, look how pretty this variety is. Of course, it's just been watered, so it's even prettier with the drops on it. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh. Wow. Some beautifully blooming hydrangeas. So pretty. Come down here, and I feel like this is one of the varieties that I have. It's lava lamp. I don't know. You all know I love spireas. Here they have some. Double play pink. This right here is probably double play doozy. Yep. Nice big ones. Gold flames, always a good one. And gold mound also keeps more of its yellow color. I do like this one too. This one I think reseeds for me a lot. This is Little Princess. I think this is the one that I have kind of reseeding all over in my space, but it's a nice little compact one. Oh, this one's pretty. I wonder if it's supposed to kind of keep this purpley color. Yeah, oh, that's pretty. It says that it emerges deep burgundy. Ooh, I like that one. That's pretty. Empire Ice Dragon. How big does that get? 4x4, but these are super easy to just keep compact because they can be cut back pretty hard each year. That's a good one. Lots of buddleia too. There's some little ones. Chrysalis blue. Oh, it's just a little guy. Those are nice to find. They don't love being in containers, that's for sure, so don't discount getting one of a butterfly bush if it doesn't look great in the container. It'll be much happier once it gets into the ground. Oh, behold, purple haze. Yep, that's a pretty one. I'm waiting for mine to bloom, waiting for it to bring on its show. Those are pretty. So many of these. Wow. They're all firelight tidbits. They have a lot of these styrax. These are kind of hard to find, but I'm seeing they have quite a few of them. They sweet with their little, I don't know if those are the seeds or what, but they're sweet. Anyway, lots of firelight tidbits. Okay, getting over here to the perennials, and I need to probably stay focused because I could do some of the firelight tidbits actually in the spots that I'm thinking of. So I need to go find the Echinacea and see those first, because that's what I'm thinking of getting, and that would be a lot cheaper than these guys, which would be good. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to go over the perennials. I'm going to keep these in mind, and yeah, consider these for the 2 spots. First, look at this sweet little pond. Oh, just little itty bitty koi. I would love to have something like this in our backyard. Our dogs would be in it all the time, so probably not in the near future of us having that, but here's their perennials. Agastaki would be a good option too, because I know deer don't like it, and it does have a long, long bloom time. So that could also be a good option. Like that light pink one back there, but I guess I have to go on the other side for that one. This is a sweet variety. Pink pearl. Here's their Echinacea. I see some more over on the other side of this table too. I really like this variety. That's cool. Bees obviously are thrilled with it too. But when I think this bright, I'll go over here and see. Very sweet varieties. I do really like this one. I only see one of them though, which is problematic. I like to have several of the same one so it makes a bigger impact, but oh, look at this one. So covered. Beautiful anemones. Well, that could be a good option for those spots too. It's a nice full plant. Well, I just learned that they are out of this rainbow variety. So if I want any more, if I want it, I need to get just at least this one. So we'll see. I do really like this one with the poof on the top of it. I just think that's really pretty. So maybe I'll just have to go with a few of those to dot into the beds. Maybe 3 of that variety, and then just 1 of this one, maybe? Okay, I'm going to look for a cart, but there's this area. Oh, I see Christmas getting through there. That's exciting. The wreaths. zinnias. I don't start things from seed. I'm not good at it, and so it's exciting for me to see when they have zinnias and other cut flowers at nurseries, because I would buy little seedlings if places would sell them. So I don't see that very often, but those are really pretty. It seems like mangalves are just everywhere. I see tons of people on YouTube having them, and this is pretty much the only one that I actually like, especially that one. I think that one's so sweet. But yeah, this bad hair day one I think is pretty cute. Oh, this one's pretty too. It's a pretty structure. These are so sweet. Just little. And then I see they have a clearance table over here. Funny. Fountain statue water. They'll spit water out at you. Get weave look on those. Oh, no, window box. Okay, so this is $80, but 70% off. So it's about $24. And I'm thinking, how cute would that be on the front of my garden shed? Back over here at the Firelight Tidbits. One thing I always look for when I'm considering, a plant to purchase, I look for ones that don't have all of their flowers open. Of course, you want to look at what the flowers look like on the other ones, but I want this to do its show in my garden. So I also look at the structure of the plant, and I really like the denseness of this one. It's not too floppy. It's just nice and compact. I'm gonna put this one on my cart, but I'm still thinking about this, just because I can only find one of this variety. I'm just not totally sure what I'm gonna do. So, but in the meantime, I'm gonna put this one in my cart and I'm gonna walk around and just keep thinking. Okay, so I walk away and there's a bunch more of the variety I was looking at. So they evidently found more. They thought that they were out. So looks like we'll be able to get a couple of these guys. This is the Echinacea rainbow variety. Interesting. I wonder if that's normal to have that little floof on top, or if that's not good. I have to ask him. Okay, so now I'm wandering around trying to decide on the Echinacea that I'm going to do, and then I come across the Concord barberries. And these are actually they're a pretty good price for this size, and I have a spot in my gardens where I was going to replace the barberries that are in there with Concord, because these hold on to their purpley color so much better than the ones that I have in there. So I might have to pick up 2 of these also while I'm here. Gotta walk around and think, make good choices. And they have some beautiful green velvet boxwoods here too. I can always use some more of those, but that is not something I need to get right now. Ooh, the grasses. Oh, aren't these pretty too? What is this variety? Gold cone juniper. Just a slow grower. Wow. Huh. interesting. Oh, look at all of these junipers. Wow. Blue point juniper. I feel like that's a really good price for these. I would like a few of these if I make a new garden bed. I think I would like a few of those in it. So many pretty grasses. Patchy rose. Oh my goodness. Look how beautiful that is. I'm super intrigued by these arborvitaes. I just think they're so pretty with their habit. I've never seen them before. Steeplechase arborvitae. 20 by 8. They keep this rich green color, and it's really inexpensive for a conifer that's already that big. So that's super interesting. That's one I want to keep in the back of my mind for a possible new garden space that I'm going to be working on, because I know that I want some more of them, some evergreen interest in it. And those are very pretty. The habit of the green giant's really pretty too, though. How it's, these ones anyway, are so open. Okay, so I'm getting sidetracked of why I came, but I'm thinking through, like, this combination, one of those in a garden space with a few of these, the blue point juniper, because they're a little bit more of the blue color. Probably one of these, just to continue on the look I have in my other beds, with then some of this Apache rose for like the vertical, this kind of stately pieces. Oh, I just think that'd be so pretty. This variety too, Forever Goldie, Western Red Cedar. Look at that color. And that's not like a overbearing one either. Only 10 to 12 feet tall by 3 feet wide. That's sweet. The color with that blue of the juniper, super pretty. I'm dreaming of a space that I don't even have yet. I'm working on it. I don't even have it yet. So I think I need to be okay with coming back here at some point, obviously, and just get what I came for. So I'm gonna show you my cart really quick and show you what I'm thinking I'm gonna get this time. Yeah, and go from there. Okay, so here's my cart. Here's the hay rack that's 70% off. I think is just a really great find. There are 3 of the Concord barberries, and you can see that they are green on the bottom, but that's just because they've been planted or stored so close together that part hasn't gotten any sun. But once those are exposed to sun, they will turn purple. And then here is the Firelight Tidbit, and then I do have 2 of the Echinacea. I'll just put one on one part of the long border and then the other on the other, in the long border as well. And yeah, I think that'll look nice. Of course, we have to take a quick look at this clearance section here. Not much that I really want to take care of. These are pretty. See that new growth in there. Echinacea. Oh, look at their lamium. It's so easily distracted. Pretty pretty. This is my favorite one because it holds its color so well. I'm pretty sure this is Forever Purple. Yep, Forever Purple. Love this one. Here's what they're $17. So pretty. Is that lamium? Oh, that's a really pretty combination. I could just do a mass bed with just the lamium in front and the heuchera behind it. All right, I am back in my car, and that was pretty fun. As per usual, I go in with what I'm looking for, and I found what I was looking for, but then my eye goes to other things. Well, obviously I find things, that I've been looking for elsewhere, but then I find things that go so well with what I was looking for, the Echinacea, that in my mind I create a whole new little garden space. And I need to not do that because I have spaces intended for for these plants, the Echinacea that I came for, and also the little hydrangea that I got. But if I come around to creating a new garden space, this grouping of plants would look so good together. So anyway, I need to go find something to eat. I'm starving. I need to not go plant shopping when I'm hungry either, because I think that makes my judgment go a little askew. I had to keep checking myself, had to keep texting my husband, just like, are we good? Is this fine with you? So anyways, I'm gonna go find something to eat and drive home. I was thinking maybe I would get some planting done, but the weather is so gorgeous now, I'll probably have to finish staining and sanding the deck, and then we'll get to planting these the next few days. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this look at Farmington Gardens. Of course, if you're in the area, or like me, an hour away, it's worth a trip, and lots of beautiful things to see here, lots of great varieties, and lots of pottery, concrete work, all the things. So it's a really neat place to visit. So anyway, thanks for hanging out with me while I was here and helping me to stay focused. When I start a video and I say this is what I'm looking for, it helped me to actually stay looking for just that or so. And anyway, yeah, so thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.